Now it's been a while since I last covered my buddy old pal, my good friend Vaush, the guy who thinks socialism is the end to all the world's problems.
This guy is fucking stupid!
He's attacking my fellow G, my fellow proud ally, Synthetic Man. Yes, Synthetic Man is gay, by the way. Go watch my global homo tier list, and I'll explain how he's a closeted gay. Like this shit too, sub, or you're also gay.
Come the fuck on, man. Real talk.
Which, I mean, is a good thing. It is Pride Month after all, but yeah, Vaush, the king of grifters, the guy who always argues in bad faith, the guy who can't even criticize people or debate somebody without name-calling every 5 seconds, is mad that Synthetic Man made a video criticizing the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, how fucking dare he? Which, by the way, Synthetic Man didn't even hate on the game. He actually liked it, but nope, Vaush wants to get upset about another man's opinions online over a video game of all things.
You serious?
It's quite funny how it's always the most succulent of soy boys attacking synth for being just too based.
Real talk.
It's also always the most soy people within the Zelda community. Like, I don't know what it is, and that's like coming from a Zelda fan. But yeah, I'm gonna be defending my G, Synthetic Man, from Vaush's disgusting, pause. But yeah, let's take a look at this shit. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that Vaush finally changed his dog shit intro, but that really ain't saying it much considering this new one is nearly 10 seconds long and looks like what would play during the opening of like Friday the 13th, like, or some generic 80s slasher flick. So I mean, I guess we're starting off strong.
Real talk.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah. This guy was doing a criticism of Tears of the Kingdom, but he's like a Nazi addict.
Nazi corn addict? That's the thing with Vaush. She loves to throw around that Nazi term for literally everything and everybody. You disagree with him? Guess what? You're literally Hitler 2.0. You don't agree with socialism? You're essentially a far-right extremist, alt-right Proud Boy. And as you come to see, that's pretty much all Vaush is going to do. Not surprising though, since this is his only tactic. If he was a Pokemon, he would be stuck and limited to one move, that of which being, insult, or better yet, insult and injury. Although maybe not the injury part, considering, the only person who's like getting injured and offended here is Vaush from, other people who have differing opinions. But yeah, at least with Destiny, he tries to, say stuff that's, coherent, or tries to formulate a point. Not Vaush though. Like, somebody should make a video of every time Vaush has called somebody else a Nazi that he disagrees with. It's probably nearly every person he has ever quote-unquote debated or reacted to. At this point, that word has lost all of its meaning and literally means nothing. Like, absolutely nothing.
Real talk.
So it's really funny because his brain is an open book? Yeah, I saw this. It's not new to me. Look at this. It's very funny, okay? Oh, this is what the title looks like, by the way. So we have the meme image, and then we have hentai Zelda next to large Ganondorf, because Nazis and addicts. It's like a Venn diagram with one circle,
Nigga, you ain't funny.
Here, hold on. It's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
You can tell the guy's a porn addict from the way he talks.
I do always love the double standards of the left, though. They say corn is okay and nothing is wrong with it, but then they bash you if you're a coomer who wants, big titty anime bitches in your video games and anime and shit. They say that women in the adult industry should be respected, yet attack the people who those respected women are appealing to. Like, it's so pathetically easy to break down everything this clown says. It's just lie after lie, or strawman after strawman, insult after insult. But really, though, what is Vaush adding to, or, just reacting to these tweets or the video? Like, there is no way that Vaush's subs are all legit, and same with all of his comments. Like, I'm actually convinced he has, he's subbought his way to nearly 500,000. Either that, or just YouTube really loves to promote this guy. Or maybe the human race and people in general just have fallen this low to where they think somebody as brain dead and retarded as Vaush is worth watching. Oh my god, Parve, weren't you just criticizing how Vaush only insults, and here you are calling him the mentally handicapped word? Oh my god, you're such a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, okay, the difference is I can actually formulate coherent thoughts and make a statement or point other than, oh my god, bro, look, that guy that I don't agree agree with is a Nazi, and guess what? Nazis are bad. Oh my god, like, you know, I can do more than that.
And the queen was we'll say dark elf. So despite the fact that the Gerudo are clearly supposed...
It's always cuck NTR shit. It's literally always cuck NTR shit.
It's like these people have, like, literally zero self-awareness, you know, Vaush, Hassan, Destiny, all these bread tubers, especially Vaush Ball people is calling others cucks. Like, you gotta love to see it. It's like Destiny coping to himself he's not a cuck, and you're the cuck for getting into his affairs, even though he, you know, he brings that shit onto his stream. You know, clown energy just at full display right now.
Like 100% with these people. You can't, it's like a prerequisite for being an internet Nazi. You can't do it unless you have a thing for like interracial cuck NTR shit.
All Synthetic Man is doing here is pointing out that there are more darker Hylians, which are supposed to be like the white elves, or, you know, the elves or whatever, just like how the Gerudo are all Middle Eastern. It's like making a Gerudo white with blue eyes and blonde hair. That's the point he is making. It's like... like, come on, bro. And let's not try to sit here and play dumb. Anybody who isn't missing a chromosome can see how much modern video games and movies are pushing diversity squads, where they are trying to remove white people from everything, specifically white men. Unless you have rainbow-colored hair and put pronouns in your Twitter, then it's obviously an exception. Like, we can just look at Disney, for example, with all the whitewashing, changing Ariel to black, or Netflix's Cleopatra from Greek/Egyptian to black. It's just a side fucking tangent. Egyptians aren't black. Just because Egypt is in Africa doesn't mean everybody in Africa is black. It's the stupidest shit ever. Elon is from Africa, and I mean, he's white as fuck, but I mean, I guess he's apparently black now too. But yeah, you have to be slow in the head to not notice this shit, and that's what Synth is doing, pointing out the obvious. But yeah, it's also, this just sounds like Vaush projecting, which isn't surprising since that's what the left loves doing.
Supposed to be like the Middle Eastern inspired race, I guess you could say, but they might even be a different species than Hylians. I forgot about this part. He thinks it's ambiguous that the Hylians and the Gerudo women are a different species. Like, he doesn't know. So he doesn't know shit. Yeah, he did twice the height of... Okay, yeah, no.
Well, I mean, I guess if they're twice the height, wouldn't you be able to say, could they be a different species then? Because that's a pretty big, you know, difference. Twice the height as somebody. Just like how the Zora are a different species, and same with the Gorons, or, you know, race, or whatever term you want to call it. Like, come the fuck on now.
That's okay. Yeah, they're a different species. Okay.
I'm not sure. They could be like Asari and just take genetic material from Hylians to make more Gerudo, right? But no, now there's actually a lot of Hylians that are various shades of brown throughout the world. And of course, one of the founders of Hyrule set the stage for the entire series, created a wonderful Wakanda-esque utopia, is one of these brown Hylians. Almost literally, we was Kangs and shit. So much for—
This is how their minds are. This is all they have. They see This is how their minds are. This is all they have. They see
Today, Junior?
see the brown skinned lady, and they're like, oh my god.
Bro, isn't this what you literally do, but instead of brown or black people, it's instead replaced with white people? Like, really now? You cannot be this much of a hypocrite. Do you liberals not say the same thing when there's a movie with all white people or mostly white people? Do you not say, wow, there isn't enough diversity here, this movie or show is fucking racist, it needs more black actors? Or when The Simpsons got rid of Apu since he was a white actor voicing a brown character? Like, have some fucking self-awareness, bro.
This is just like all those 4chan memes. Oh my god, this is just like all those drawings that I saw of black people with big lips and wide noses. It's just like, it's all coming back, like, and that's all they can think about.
You literally have conservatives living rent-free in your head at all times. Again, the self-awareness is non-existence. Like, it's nowhere to be found.
You know? They tend to be obsessed with Wakanda for some reason. Well, again, it's like, they see, like, a black and white person standing next to each other, and, like, a 1,000-yard stare, like they're remembering the Nam flashback. It's just all cuck porn, running through their brain at light speed, you know?
That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as fuck.
You know, we call Nazis stupid, but their brain, when operating on the highest processing power of which it's capable, which is when they're thinking about cucking or racial porn, can actually process stuff way faster than you or I can, okay? They'll see like any shit in media, and instantly, they've got like 20, 40, 90s up here, just processing 4K graphic.
Like, bro, can you get to the actual point, like, today and, like, actually play the video instead of fantasizing about and projecting your fantasies about interracial couples? Literally, everything this guy says, you can Uno reverse that shit back at him. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, you guys. Look, Vaush's head just works as a fast, at a faster speed than ours. He has, like, 440 90s on overclocked going on at the same time, processing that shit in 4K no, bro, 16K graphics. Like, today, we get it. Get to the point fucking today.
Cuck NPR hentai porn right through their head, It's incredible stuff. It's like a special kind of autism.
Bro, this motherfucker is still going on about the 4090s, and this is at double speed.
For Skyward Sword being the beginning of the series, and to dip into the schizo paint a little bit, the king being a goat man, who are the Zonai people who came from the heavens, is borderline satanic imagery. I have no idea if this is intentional or not.
But Japan used to be infamous for putting weird Christian symbolism in anime and occasionally video games. He's like the Catholic Nazi type, it's the same, yeah.
You're not refuting anything he is saying.
Be an extension of that, or again, if you want to take the schizo angle, this is a result of a certain cult organization full of quote-unquote elites that are subtly inserting their propaganda into video games.
Syntheticman really isn't even wrong here. Propaganda has been pushed heavily into modern video games. Just look at Modern Warfare 2, for example. It has like 500 different pride flags you can choose from, and it didn't even launch with a single country flag. And even in the campaign, or one of the multiplayer maps, I don't remember, one of the flags was literally on fire, burning. The American flag was burning. That's not subtle. That's not pushing any agenda to you, Vaush. No, of course not. It isn't pushing one, because you don't like America, yet you sit here profiting off the country that you hate so much, whereas in a literal socialist community or country, you would have none of that. How about games like The Last of Us 2? Are you really going to sit here and tell me that Neil Cuckman wasn't trying to implement his propaganda and cuck belief system into that dumpster fire as well? If Vaush ever did respond to this video, I can already read his mind too. He would call me an alt-right Nazi because I'm exposing him as the swine he is. Oh my god, bro, I'm a fucking Nazi according to Vaush. I can already fucking see that shit.
It is extremely subtle. He when he recorded that, he was like, got him. They'll never understand. I'm 10 steps ahead of him. Like I said, that's why I said, like, his brain is wide open for us to read, He's so subtle amount. This is like a big 4chan thing. It's like the normie insider brain rot syndrome.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of retarded.
I love how he is just making up words like normie brain rot insider syndrome. Bro, like, what the fuck does it even mean? Again, he's not actually criticizing or refuting anything Synth has to say. Like, in this entire time I've reacted to him at mostly double speed. All he is doing is, mocking syntheticman, and he just mocks people. That's all he really fucking does. And sure, you can call me a hypocrite as well, since I also shit on people, but the difference is, again, I can formulate actual sentences and refute or defend or construct a proper argument, unlike Vaush, who sits there with his cat with 20 Reddit windows opened on the side, just attacking somebody over and over because he disagrees with them, because he's a fully grown he's a fully grown man who can't fucking accept the fact that other people have different stances than him.
It is weird that we get a mini history lesson on Judaism in the middle of this zombie apocalypse story, and on top of that, a major story point is Ellie and Big Schnoz's lesbian relationship, and how an Asian guy, he recorded that, he was like, got him. The normies will never see through my deceit.
At this point, I'm just repeating myself again. Nothing he is doing is adding any sort of value. All he's doing is, just insults and mockery. As a matter of fact, like, he's literally just acting like a fucking child. Like, he's acting extremely immature, which, I mean, I guess it's on par for him. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to some stuff that's either interesting or something where I can actually add some info or thoughts, unlike Vaush.
Nuggets of wokeness, like Paya now having a giant brown boyfriend. Reading into it,
Just maybe. I know. Hey,
that's not canon, but you get the point, man. Every character.
Was he trying to do like a black voice for a Garuda woman, or did I just can't put it past this guy?
Tonight, Link. No, that's why I'm that's why I'm going doing your pussy tonight, Link.
He's retarded.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious Vaush is projecting here again. Also, it's called a fucking joke, bro. It's not that fucking deep. Like, why are you trying Why are you trying to look so deep into it, bro? Like, come the fuck on now.
Kind of sad though. Like he doesn't have to be like that. Can you imagine living your life that way? No, like I actually mean it. I'm not doing this as like this condescending, like, oh, imagine being that guy. I really genuinely mean, like, imagine like any time you consume media, like all you have is just like it's just porn addiction and Nazi shit, really.
Yeah, I just skipped the rest. Vaush really added no other thoughts or even tried to articulate a point against Synthetic Man other than what he has been regurgitating the entire video, which is about the Nazi and corn addict shit. You see what I mean? Like, there's no way this guy actually built up his audience, because, like, what Synthetic Man said in a previous stream, at least with dipshits like Hassan who push this socialist bullshit, they are actually decently attractive, and yeah, people, you know, listen to the attractive people. I mean, it's just the truth. But with Vaush, he's overweight, he isn't pleasing to the eye, he looks like Reddit incarnate, and he can't form a single sentence without it being like, oh my god, bro, this guy's a fucking Nazi, like, this guy is bad. Like, is he, like, he is 100%, like, there's not a doubt in my fucking head that he's an industry plant. Or again, maybe us as the human race or species have fallen so far from the light of God that we think Vaush is a good entertainer and debater. So much that we have gave this guy 500,000 subscribers, bro. Like, how? If that is the case, then maybe it's time to, like, go repent and actually read the Bible.